Good morning. Morning Musings by Melinda. A late start this morning, Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're having a great week. I had such a great time with Pat McMahon yesterday recording the God Show, which you can hear for the first time on Sunday at 8 a.m. We have a link for you where you can get on and listen to the interview. I've known Pat McMahon for a long, long time. And we have such a good time when we do this kind of work together. He always asks me questions that surprise me and are very spontaneous in its nature in an interview. So I hope you'll join me for that. I also want to remind you that there is an afternoon of spiritual connections coming up. We are at a hotel, so we are able to get more people in than normal. That's September 19th from 2 to 4. And we will be at the Hilton Garden in Phoenix, Tempe University Research Park. That's on Price Road in Tempe. And so you have to jump on the website or give Izzy a call for tickets. And remember, I get to just as many people as possible during the course of doing those kinds of events. But even if you don't get a personal reading, it is so great to see the connection between the other side of the veil and this one. And it really helps you if you have that skeptical feeling of what the other side of the veil does in front of a group. It's fabulous. I meditate for several hours before it, and I get information that just knocks my socks off. So I hope that you'll join me then. That is September 19th, 2021 from 2 to 4 and Tempe at the Hilton Garden Inn. Okay, so we've been doing the 7 major religions in our series, and I've just been brushing a little bit about religions, mostly so that we can stop dividing ourselves into separate groups, but understanding that we are all united in a belief system that makes sense when you look at the basic core of all 7 major religions, and that I don't think that really we are supposed to say my religion is better than yours. We're kind of like, children on a school ground. My dad is stronger than yours. My God is greater than yours. It's kind of ridiculous, isn't it, when you stop and think about how God must feel about that we have all used his name in vain as far as disconnecting from each other instead of coming together as human beings and being in honor of each other in fellowship and brotherhood of man. So I just thought maybe we would take a look at how often our religious ideals are the same. And today we're going to talk about Islam, which translates as surrender to the will of Allah. Allah is Arabic for God. And the belief and practices of Islam are partially based on Judeo-Christian religions. It has a belief in one God, the same kind of message, and the same kind of principles as Christianity and Judaism. The followers of Islam, Muslims, believe in one God, Allah, and believe that Muhammad was his prophet. They also believe that Adam of the Bible's Old Testament was the first prophet, and they also include other prophets as far as Abraham and Moses, Noah, David, and Jesus. There are 5 pillars of Islam, which include a statement of faith that all Muslims recite at least one time in their lives, a daily ritual of prayer and faith done 5 times a day, a tax paid to benefit the poor or those in need, a fast done during the month of Ramadan, and a pilgrimage that every Muslim must do at least once in his or her life, if they can afford it, going to the holy city of Mecca. The interesting thing about Islam is it has broken up into separate kind of practices, just like Christianity has. And Muslims believe the Quran is the divine words or revelation at which they base their faith. According to Islamic traditions, there is a path that leads to enlightenment, although it's not, the word enlightenment is not used. Let's see here. It is a system of morals and religious observance, ethics, and politics that covers both religious and non-religious aspects of life. Indonesia has the largest following of the Islamic religion, 12.6%. Pakistan, India, and Bangladesh also have large Muslim populations. It's about 9% of the U.S. population, and there are 1.8 billion Muslims worldwide. And this is the second largest religion following Christianity. So when you're looking at how much you want to separate out each other from your religious practices, it's really all about a moral code and a value, honoring God and finding a place within yourself to establish a relationship with God and each other. Tomorrow we're going to talk a little bit about the Jewish faith, and then we're going to end our series with Christianity. I hope that you will give me some suggestions on what you would like me to muse about. I know I haven't spent time with you in a long time where we can do some readings. I need to do that. I'm going to look at my calendar and try to find a time to do that for you. And I hope you're not too hot this summer and you're doing some fun activities. Remember that we still are in a worldwide pandemic, and respect and honor each other without all the malarkey between us. And remember that there is one God, the God of all religions, the God who loves every one of us the same, the God that doesn't place judgment or separation between us, the God that honors our experiences and allows us to find our way back to Him. That God, one God. Have a great day.